Stomach digestion. Which food would digest the fastest, junk food or healthy food?
For our hypothesis, me and my group came up with that we think healthy food will digest the fastest.
The materials we use for our experiment contain some glass containers, muriatic acid, a banana to represent healthy food, and a cheeseburger to represent unhealthy food, and also a stopwatch.
For our variables, our independent variables are muriatic acid, and our dependent is the food, because without our muriatic acid, our food wouldn't be digested.
We use these materials to try and test if healthy foods would digest the fastest or the unhealthy food. We started by filling 2 glass containers with our acid, which is muriatic acid. After that, we set up our stopwatch to see how much time each would take. And as soon as we dropped the food in the acid, we started the stopwatch.
Okay. Show us the data.
At 0 minutes, when we barely dropped the food in the acid, nothing had happened.
For both?
Yes, for both.
Okay.
After like 3 minutes and 13 seconds for the cheeseburger, it started to kind of fall apart. And for the banana, small particles of the banana started falling down. At 3 minutes and 40 seconds for the cheeseburger, small particles started falling down and also falling apart even more. At 2 minutes and 58 seconds, more particles of banana started to fall down. And at 7 minutes and 14 seconds, the burger had fallen apart even more, but not dissolved completely. And for the banana, it dissolved, basically digested, and it kind of looked like pudding.
The result of our experiment was that the junk food digested in a shorter amount of time than the healthy food, which proved our hypothesis wrong.
The overall summary of our project is to prove which would take the longest, healthy foods or unhealthy foods. And basically like telling us if healthy foods would digest the fastest or unhealthy foods.
So your hypothesis was wrong. So does that mean that you would recommend, or you should recommend, people to eat unhealthy foods more than healthy foods because they're easier to digest?
We don't recommend people to eat more unhealthy foods because they digest more faster because of the high fibers and the high fat.
Okay. So healthy foods take longer, so that's better for our digestive system? So the longer it takes, the better it is to consume? Or that's something you would like to test? Or do you think you should, instead of just testing one healthy and one unhealthy food item, maybe you should have tested more?
Yes.
And then you should have more reliable results?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you would, did you find out if it's, so the longer it takes to digest, is that better? Or the shorter it takes to digest, that's better?
The shorter it takes to digest, because if let's say if it's a healthy food, it would take longer to digest and it would get processed into your body system. And for the unhealthy foods, it would the high fat and the high fibers would be bad for your stomach.
Anything any of you would like to add? No? Okay. I think I would leave some more room for the future research to find out what's better for our digestive system. And then is the faster digestion better than the longer digestion?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Thank you.